How difficult
Go on, mate.
refereeing's getting. Danny Murphy there, who I agree with 99% of everything he says. I like listening to Danny.
There's a butt coming, isn't it, when you say that?
Well, he thought the two incidents weren't penalties. I thought they were. So we can't agree. We've watched them.
This is the thing. When anything is subjective, you can't be wrong. You can have an opinion.
Do you know why, though?
You can think it's a penalty. I might not. It's on the day whether the referee or VAR sees it that way. That's what it's down to.
Do you know why Danny thinks it wasn't a penalty, and I think it was a penalty?
Go on, tell me why.
Because they've changed the rules that many times, and it's a little shove's not enough anymore. His arms in an unnatural position. His silhouette's in the wrong place. Was it deliberate? Wasn't it deliberate?
Well, he's grabbed his shirt, Dino.
Yeah, but that used to be 100%. If you touch someone in the box, it used to be a pen.
Well, you can't grab their shirt. And look, it may feel a bit soft, and you can argue it is a bit soft, but ultimately, Xhaka's grabbed his shirt. You can see it clearly.
Yeah,
he's grabbed it.
I think it's a pen.
And that, therefore, the argument it's a pen, it stands up. I actually think that the Odegaard is a penalty as well. I don't think Alisson gets any of the ball. No. And VAR looked at that, and they looked at it and looked at it. I don't think he gets any of the ball. But someone in the office said they thought he did get a little bit of the ball.
Well,
in
that's
which case,
what I'm trying to say.
There you go, then it shouldn't be a penalty. But
that's what I'm trying to say. Because they've changed the rules that many times that it's not... Contact doesn't necessarily mean a penalty now. Whereas it used to be, if you touch someone in the box... and you didn't get the ball.
You went looking for pens, didn't you?
Yeah, 100%.
Did you dive? You ever dive?
Yeah, but Well, no. This is what you do.
No. Listen, I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, you dived. Yeah.
Did you dive?
Yeah. If you can't beat him, join him.
Yeah,
everybody did.
Did you ever get a penalty? Who did you?
Loads.
Who? Go on, give me some.
No, but I'll tell you something else.
I don't want to move on yet. No, I don't want to move on. I want to go.
I can't think of. There's that many. No, but there's another. Not everything is a dive, right? For example,
okay, sorry, Duncan, just cut quickly. So he pulled his shirt, therefore the letter it's a penalty. But Bernardo Silva had to bring it to the referee's attention. He's not going to get it if he stays on his feet. He has got to go down to get the penalty. If he stays on his feet, which he could have done, you don't get the penalty.
And what's he doing, Xhaka, again? Xhaka, again, absolute liability. He must have cost the club so many points over the years. Honestly, it's him again. What ridiculously putting his leg out and then pulling his shirt.
The shirt's the crime, isn't it?
You're more or less saying, go on, penalty. But this is where I was saying this, they're not all dives. Me and you are running in the box, right? We're running at top speed in the box.
Am I in front of you or you in front of me?
We're both level. I can sense your body language that you think you can get that ball before me.
Yep.
I know you can't.
Yep. So
I will wait.
And then wait for the tackle.
I will wait for you to try and nick the ball off me. I'm going to get there before you. I toe poke it and then you slide right through me. That is just... me, that is me winning a penalty. If you're daft enough to mistime a tackle, I'm going to make you mistime it because my feet are that quick, like Salah, they're that quick, his feet, that if you're daft enough to stick your leg in at the wrong time, it's your fault. You've mistimed a tackle.
Okay, what about the Lloris one at the weekend? I don't know if you saw that against Watford.
I don't think I've seen it.
No.
Oh, there's that many we've seen. I don't think I've seen that one.
There are. But, I mean, Tuchel made the point saying that he feels that Manchester City are just getting the rub of the green right now. And look, the big decisions at the weekend went Manchester City's way. But they can't be responsible from Gabriel being an idiot. He's got himself booked by trying to scuff up the penalty spot. Then he gets himself too tight to Jesus, and Jesus knows exactly what he's doing. Okay, don't get too tight to him. You're on a yellow. You need to be. You're walking on a tightrope. Do not give the referee a decision to make. Do not do it. And Jesus completely plays him. You could argue that had Gabriel stayed in the pitch, I think Arsenal would have at least got a point. They were worthy of a point. Yeah,
it's getting a bit worrying. Arsenal's the team's improved and they're showing a bit of more. They're pressing more, they're closing down more, they're running back more, there's more energy.
They look like a team that knows what they're doing. They look organised. They look like everyone is pulling in the same direction. They look far more structured than they did the early part of the season.
And obviously, you're going to give more fouls away by doing that. If you're making more attempts to get the ball back off the opposition, you are going to give fouls away, especially if you've got people like Xhaka in your team. And it's getting a bit worrying because when you're playing teams below you and you do his team talk in the dressing room as the manager, you say, look, lads, we've got better players than them. before we kick off, man for man, there's not one of their players in our team. The only way we lose this game is if we're not at it, they raise their game, the referee makes a couple of dodgy decisions, or we get a man sent off. Do not get sent off today.
Exactly, yeah.
And do not get stupid bookings and gives fouls away in our half. James Milner, experienced player, 2 minutes before half time, I've worked with him. I give him praise, but he'll be the first to say he's give a daft free kick away.
Which led to the Chelsea's first goal.
2-0 up in the 40th minute. Yeah. What are you doing?
By the way, let me ask you about Rodri's celebration. Anything wrong with that? Going to the Arsenal fans and...
sometimes you run it to the wrong corner, or you're that ecstatic, you just...
You just run off in a direction.
And you celebrate.
But he did give it to the Gooners, didn't he? He was giving it.
Well, listen to this. Adrian Durham, I'm on Drive with Adrian Durham last week. Yeah. He says, I have to tell you, I've never liked you.
Oh, no, I listened to it on the way in.
I said, why? He goes, because you scored against Peterborough and you run straight at me and smiled.
Smiling, but you were smiling because you scored a goal.
I said, I didn't smile at you.
He took it.
I've never seen you before in my life.
He took it personally.
I would never run to one person. You'd be surprised how many people think you actually were smiling at them, not the rest of the crowd.
I mean, Rodri gave it to the Gooners, right? But my take on this is that football fans love to give it to players for 90 minutes. They can say what they want. They hurl abuse. Football fans, they're just going to suck it up. You do. Yeah. You've got to take it on the chins. That is part of going to a football ground. If you're going to give the opposition some stick and they score a last-minute winner, you've got to take it on the chins.
Yeah. The chins.
You have.
I've had that sung at me. What a waste of money. What a waste of money. What a waste of money.
Sorry, that was me. That was me.
It was my dad. That was my dad in the crowd. What a waste of money. Bang, you score.
Yeah.
So you can't help yourself.
No.
That
Of course.
crowd, or,
What about Jamie Vardy? Loves it. He loves to give it to the opposition fans. Whether home or away. That's part of it. I mean, it makes me laugh. You
just got to make sure you stop before the fence.
Yeah.
Stop before the fence.
They weren't happy with the Gooners, were they? They were booed. Let's go to the lines. 03717 223344. Andrew is a Manchester City fan. He's dialed that number. Good afternoon, Andrew, and Happy New Year.
Hi, Andrew.
Andy? Is he there?
Are you there?
Andrew? He's not there.
No.
He's not there.
No.
Is he there? No. He's not. He's gone. He looks like he's there, but he's gone.
So Man City, I think. I think it's just they're just playing brilliant football at the moment.
They're too good right now, aren't they?
Well, it's like different style of football to what Liverpool are playing. Yeah, Liverpool are a bit more direct and the longer passes.
From what I saw yesterday, Man City won't be too concerned about the. I don't think both teams right now are at the level that City are. I don't think either side are. I think Chelsea and Liverpool, what we saw yesterday is fighting out for second and third. That's what I saw yesterday.
Well, Liverpool have obviously got the concern of losing Salah and Mane and Keita.
Yeah.
Salah and Mane, 29 goals between them.
Yeah.
I think like every season they're getting up there. It's a big loss.
Yeah. Let's go and speak to Andrew. I think he's there now. Andrew, good afternoon and Happy New Year.
Hi, Andrew.
New Year to you too.
There he is. You all right, Ange?
There we are. So you can hear me loud and clear.
Does anyone call you Ange?
Brilliant.
Andrew, does anyone call you Ange as a nickname or not?
They don't call me Ange, no.
Ange? His name's Andrew.
I know, but a mate of mine I used to call him Ange.
Ange? Angelo?
No, Ange.
Why would he call Andrew Ange?
That's what I used to call my mate, Ange.
Yeah, that's what I would ask.
Right. Go on, Ange.
Anyway, I thought both penalties were the one that was disallowed for Arsenal and the one that was given for City were the correct calls, to be honest. I've seen them both since, and I thought they were the right calls. I thought how over the 90 minutes, Arsenal were the better side, and they've got to look at themselves and say, how on earth do we not at least get a point out of that, if not all three? Mm-hmm. But the decisions were right. And so was the sending off. I mean, it was ridiculous sending off. He obviously said something to the referee first time around, and then he put in a ridiculous.
He was kicking. He was trying to muck up the penalty spot for the penalty that was given. He's scuffing up.
And Andrew, I've managed teams, and you do say at half time to the players, "Listen, lads, you're on a yellow card. Some of you." Do not go to ground. Don't go to ground and give the ref a chance to send you off, because you're going to leave us in a right mess.
And that's exactly what happened, and that's why they lost the match. I think if he'd have been on the pitch, they'd have at least got a point, because they were worthy of it. They played better than us for the 90 minutes. It's not very often that teams outplay City, but Arsenal absolutely comprehensively did. For the first time in about 7 or 8 years, they comprehensively outplayed us for 95 minutes. And they should have got a result out of that game. Fortunately for us, the game yesterday was a draw, so it was maximum points all round.
City
really,
with
point of view.
And City were the big winners that weekend. Thanks very much for the call. What do you want to say?
Can I ask you something?
Go on.
Right,
you want to do it now? Do you want to wait until after the break?
No, do it quickly now.
Have I got to answer it? Have I got to answer it, though?
Yeah. You've had lots of yellow cards, right? When you've had a yellow card, do you think to yourself, I cannot not put another foot in a tackle anyway?
But your game changes. It changes. But, the mistakes are made.
You want to have a word with Xhaka. He don't get it.
No, he doesn't get it.
He's waiting for his next tackle. He gets the yellow card and he thinks, right, how can I get sent off?
Gabriel he got sucked into the challenge against Jesus.
Yeah, he did.
Jesus has played him. He's earned that. He's earned the red card. But, like you said, you want a yellow card? You need to be treading a tightrope.